Hey everyone, today we're going to be doing a 4-stranded braid with ribbon, and we actually have a similar braid on our channel already called the pleated ribbon braid, but this one is different. It's a lace braid version of that braid, meaning that I'm only going to be bringing in hair from the bottom of the braid and not from the top. To get started, what you want to do is just add a ribbon into her hair. And what I've done is just wrapped a tiny elastic around a small piece of hair, and then I just ran the ribbon through that elastic. You could also add it in with bobby pins if you prefer to do that. And then you're just going to grab a small section of hair in the front and split this section of hair into 3 pieces. Okay, so after you split the hair into 3 strands, you want to put this ribbon in the 3rd position. So you're going to have 2 strands of hair and then the ribbon and another strand of hair. And you're going to be starting with the strand the furthest on the left, this one on the top. You're going to bring it under the 2nd strand of hair and then over the ribbon. And now you're going to be working with the hair that's the furthest to the right, the one on the bottom. You're going to bring it over the 3rd strand of hair and then under the ribbon. So you're going to repeat those steps all the way down. The strand on top is always going to go under and then over, and then the strand on the bottom is going to go over and under. I'll show you one more time before we start adding in hair. Under and over, over and under. So this time I'm going to be adding in hair to make it a French braid. And before I do that, I'm just going to spray the back of this down with a little bit of water and just make sure that everything is smoothed down back here, because you're not going to be grabbing the strands from the top, you're grabbing from underneath, and so you just want this smoothed down. Okay, so I'm starting right here on the top again. I'm bringing it under and over. This time, before I bring this strand over, I'm going to add some hair with it. So I'm just grabbing a strand here from underneath, combining it into that first section, and then I'm going to bring it over and under. So I'm not adding in any hair to the top, just bringing it under and over. And again, I'm going to add in some hair to that bottom strand and then bring it over and under. So I'm just going to repeat those steps all the way down, and I'm bringing the braid down diagonally across to the other side of her head. Okay, so now I'm to the point on this braid where I've added in all of the extra hair that was hanging down, and now I'm just going to continue the braid without adding any hair in. So you just do this the same way. You bring the strand on the top, under, and then over the ribbon, and then starting on the other side, over, and then under the ribbon. And just continue that all the way to the bottom. Okay, so I have quite a bit of leftover ribbon here at the bottom. The ribbon I started with was probably almost 5 feet long. And so to finish this off, I am just going to bring the ribbon behind that elastic and then just pull these until both ends are the same length, so it's doubled up on one side. And then I'm just going to tie it into a regular bow. And then now that I'm done, I'm just going to tuck the tail of that ribbon in at the top. This is just where we started. That should stay just like that. So the braid is completed. If you want it to sit more sideways like this so that it's not flipping over, You can always add a couple of bobby pins just right here. I really don't mind it flipping. I think it looks kind of neat to have it twirling down the ribbon. But if you want it to lay flat, that's the solution. You just add a couple of bobby pins.